Hey guys, this is Brandon's Baseball Blogs. We're going to be doing this sports interview today with my friend Randy to discuss the Astros losing Alex Bregman to signing with the Boston Red Sox for 3 years, $120 million contract, which is $40 million a season, and how he's a really great player overall, and about the Astros cheating scandal, and just like to talk about what our thoughts about it, and also if we forgive them and everything. And also about the Red Sox and how it helps them and also with their cheating. But also just like we're going to talk about everything and give our input. So if you guys have any thoughts and comments about it, drop it in the comment section when we do it. And here's my friend Randy.
Always ready.
Here's my friend Randy.
Hey, so just to let you know, I'm not in my home right now. I'm at work, so that's all dedication to doing sports interviews. So with this trade for the Astros player,
He signed with the Red Sox as a free agent.
Yeah, so that's actually a good win because I believe the Red Sox lost a good amount of their players from
Trades and
line.
Other signings and trades.
Yeah, so this is a good pickup. So
3 years, $120 million, which is not the contract that he wanted, but with a bunch of opt-outs. So if he has a good season, Bregman could opt out and get that contract with another team or something. But also, he is known for dominating in Fenway. He has over 1,1200 OPS plus at Fenway.
So I don't doubt that he's not going to get a better contract if he does good this season. If he does good this season from this year, next year, and then when his contract expires the year after, I think they're going to re-sign him and give him the contract that he wants.
Yeah.
Because like they always say, never give up, work hard for what you need in life, and you'll get it eventually.
And he is Jewish, and I know that, and I respect him for that. And he said he wants to be a role model for everyone.
I mean, the best thing when you did something wrong and you own up to it, like that's being a role model, and you didn't do it again. That's a role model. But if you did it the first time and you did it the second time, then that's not a role model. You're showing a bad impression to the fans.
True.
But he did it once, and he never did it again, so he owned up to it.
Yeah, and plus, what is your thoughts on the Astros cheating scandal and how they've become an even better team even after getting the punishment and serving it, and then literally being able to be a better team than usual, and how they're able to go to the postseason almost every year, and they go to the World Series almost every year, and how the Astros have become an even better team even after their cheating scandal.
I mean, I didn't think they had cameras all over the stadium.
They did.
I thought, because I've been to baseball games, and I thought that they show it off the TV screen, because I've seen them show it off the TV screen, but I never expect them to record it and then steal it from them. I never expected that.
Yeah. And honestly, my opinion is that literally the Astros are my second favorite American League team. I respect them, and I forgave them as a Yankee fan. At first, it was hard to forgive them because I didn't trust them. But now, since then, I've forgiven them.
Like it says in religious Bibles, it says always forgive in time. You don't have to forgive right away, but you forgive in time.
Yeah.
And forgive. So, like, I don't blame anybody, like, saying, oh, you fucked up. It will take time for me to forgive you. Like, okay. But yet, if I didn't do anything wrong, you have to tell me what I did wrong so I can know, so I can have your forgiveness.
Yeah, and plus with the Astros, literally, and I admit, they cheated, they owned up to it, and they served the suspension, and they've become an even better team.
Even when they did the cheating scale that season, I'm shocked they still made it to the playoffs.
And they did it during the postseason at home, and that's how they won. But after that, they haven't done it since, and they've become an even better team.
What teams they played against the World Series to win it?
The Dodgers.
Oh, wow. I mean,
It was supposed to be
I
Yankees
don't
versus
believe
Dodgers.
the Red Sox did it in the 2018 World Series because the Dodgers won at least one game in that World Series, but the Red Sox still beat them. So it's not possible the Red Sox did it too.
Yeah, but the Red Sox did cheat in 2018 with their replay room to steal signs with electronically, which is illegal in MLB. And that guy who was in control of that replay room that year was suspended and banned from baseball.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah, and MLB said, we don't tolerate cheating. And what are your thoughts of how the Astros have become an even better team even after all of that?
They put hard work and dedication to their game, of the love of the game. That's the only way to win and succeed in sports. Put hard work and dedication to the love of the game.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do.
Plus, what do you think of them, how they've put up this team? I'm going to name you these players and your thoughts of these players and this team all together.
Right.
Jose Altuve, Yordan Alvarez, Jeremy Pena, Yanier Diaz, John Singleton, and now Isaac Paredes, Framber Valdez, and Christian Javier, Hunter Brown, and Jake Myers, and Marcin Tubal, and also I'm trying to remember some of the others, but your thoughts of that team, of the players that I named.
That's a good stacked up team, to be honest.
Yeah. The Astros are a really great team. And I admit, as a Yankee fan, that it's crazy for me to say this, but the Astros are my second favorite American League team. I respect them. They're like one of my other favorite teams because I like Altuve. He's our leader, and he says he wants to hit like Derek Jeter. And that's what I respect about him. And he signed a 5-year, $130 million deal. He took less to stay with the Astros for 5 more years to retire as a Houston Astro. And that's what I respect him.
That's called love for the team that you started with.
Yep. And I really like Altuve. He's one of my favorite players of all time.
If you look at it, mostly players, they either stay with the team they were drafted with, or they get traded to team because they're not happy with the team they're playing for.
Yeah.
And it's rare to have a player want to retire with the team that they play.
Jeter did it, and now Altuve will. And honestly, I could see it, Bregman using after having a good year in Boston, uses the opt-out and then goes back to Houston. I could see it.
Yeah.
Because he spent his first 8 years with the Houston Astros.
He could go back to Houston, or he might resign with the Red Sox. We'll see when his contract expires.
And he grew up a Yankee fan also.
But if you look at it, and this is the first time bringing back up basketball again, if you look at it, like I said this from the last interview, LeBron left the Cleveland Cavaliers to go to South Beach, Miami. Was there for, I think, 3 years. He was there from 2010, 2012, 2013. His contract expired with the Miami Heat in 2013. No, he was there 2010, 2012, 2013, 2014. So he made it to the NBA Finals in 2010, lost to the Dallas Mavericks, went back to the NBA Finals, won it in 2012, then went back-to-back championships from 2012, 2013, and won against the Spurs in 2013, then lost to the Spurs in 2014. Then, 2014, he went back home to Cleveland, Ohio, where he was born and raised.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted to fulfill his promise to bring a championship back to Cleveland. Lost to Golden State in 2015. And then went back to the NBA Finals in 2016. The very first team to be from a 3-1 deficit and came back and won an NBA Finals. The first team in the makers to do that.
Yeah, and plus, LeBron is one of the best, and also with Alex Bregman.
Cavaliers in 2016, because then it was Chicago Cubs versus former name Cleveland Indians. Now they're called the Cleveland Guardians. It was 2016 World Series where it was Cleveland. There's two teams in the championship games of Cleveland in the championship game. So the last time the Chicago Cubs won a World Series before they won it in 2016 was 1908. That was the last time they won a World Series. And then they broke the curse and won in 2016. Then they went down to the drains and haven't been back to the playoffs.
Well, no, they've been to the playoffs, but they haven't been to the World Series since.
Yeah. So they're back to their curse.
Yep. And me and Randy are going to also discuss about his reaction to Alex Bregman signing with the Red Sox. My opinion is Alex Bregman, he's a great player overall. He's a great leader. And he is a really great player overall because he's a dominant player. He could play third. He could play second. He can play short. He's honestly one of the best. And I want to say, Liddy, my opinion is it's a good signing. I think Bregman is going to have a really good year. If he can stay healthy, he's going to hit over 30 home runs, maybe 40, be a runner-up to the AL MVP and winner, which will probably be Aaron Judge anyway. So that's my honest opinion. And I want you guys to know that Bregman is one of the best players, and I'm going to introduce Randy to talk about his reaction to Bregman signing with the Red Sox. Here's my friend Randy discussing his reaction to Bregman signing with the Boston Red Sox.
I'm not gonna lie. This is a good signing because we lost a good amount of players because of free agency and signees, and so we need the players as much as we need, because that's with every sports team. They need as much as players they need. And this will be a good season because Yankees and Red Sox are the biggest rivals in baseball history. And that's going to be a good history classic. Bregman versus Judge and the new signees of the Yankees. That's going to be an amazing challenge for both Yankees and Red Sox. So I can't wait for that lineup in this postseason.
Yeah, and plus with the Yankees and Bregman, the Yankees almost signed Bregman, and also Bregman grew up a Yankee fan and also grew up a Jeter fan, and also he's done well in Boston, and also Bregman is a really great player, and I do want to say thank you for doing this sports interview about talking about Bregman.
I got one more thing I want to say about Bregman. If he does not resign with the Red Sox or the Astros, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually signs with the Yankees.
True.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Who knows? But that will be until his contract is up with the Red Sox.
Yeah. And I say thank you for doing this sports interview about Alex Bregman, the Red Sox, and the Astros. And if you guys want to see more of this, or you want to do this, DM Brand's Baseball Blogs, and I'll discuss it with you guys whenever we can do it.
Subscribe button, smash the like button, and ask for more content. It's good to see you guys.